is going on, air signs? This is your girl Venus Archangel here with another love reading for you guys. It's probably my third time recording this message because I'm just crazy right now, but welcome aboard, guys. If you're unsure of your placements, go ahead and check the description box below. Also, guys, please remember that these readings may not resonate with everybody, and that is totally fine. So this is going to be for November 2018 on the 23rd, okay? So that's a Friday. Let's go ahead and see what's going on in your love lives for today. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. So far, oh my. Golly, guys. What's up with these pentacles, man? And the wands. You got pentacles and wands the whole way through. We're getting cups? No, more wands. Can you believe it? So, let me see. Why do you get the 8 of wands? What is the 8 of wands? There we go. Something different. The 4 of swords. So there was a time of not doing anything, resting, getting some sort of understanding of the self, because this can be very reflective, right? Underneath that, you have the 8 of wands. Okay, so that talks about some. It can be communication. I know it can mean, you know, back and forth communication, but it really can also indicate progress being made, things moving very fast. It can be overwhelming sometimes, but the thing is that we don't ever have to do anything in a hurry. This is about what we do with that energy, that fast-moving energy, versus it happening to us, right? Because we can let anything happen to us, but that's still a choice. So, that said, the situation has a lot to do with what path you're going to take. It's very similar to the reading I just pulled for you guys. And I just made a mistake. I had something happen in between the reading, right? Then I mute my headset, finished that reading out, but I was muted the entire time. So, started reading over, and it's practically the same thing. This is talking about making a decision about what you're going to do to get to where you want to be. And it's about stepping out of your comfort zone that really starts it all off. It's about making the effort and taking it. Now, in that reading, the previous one, it had a lot to do with, you know, something you may have lost even when you started something with someone. I think something you lost, you know, there's something that's missing or something that you lost with regarding a situation with a person. 2 of Cups was here, but now you have the King of Pentacles. So apparently that person is an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or somebody here that you felt committed to and willing to build something amazing with. And it ends up you being, you know, I think you end up being by yourself at one period, or you feel more alone than you are in the relationship, right? Then you feel alone in the relationship. That's a little, you know what I'm saying. So either you guys have become single, that was the 5 of Cups for you guys, or there was a relationship that you're still in, but you feel single in. But either way, there's something that you can still build, would still work, and it's not necessarily the concept of moving on, getting over it, and you know all that stuff. It's more about, you know, giving honor and tribute to that feeling of losing something and still making a future for something later. I think there's something about, it's, in a way, it is kind of about, like, not necessarily getting over it, but understanding that you're not forgetting something bad that happened, something that, you know, you feel like, you know, you're still mourning. You're not going to forget that person. You're not going to forget that feeling. You're not going to forget that event. And it's, it's not taking that moment in time with that loss or that missed opportunity or whatever for granted. It really isn't. Moving forward, it is talking about allowing yourself to have to have what you want, to grow, to expand, to be yourself, instead of kind of constantly looking at that. So some of you guys, I feel like that was one of the biggest messages in this situation. Is very similar here, but it's talking about leaving a comfort zone. Because the 8 of Pentacles is about work, work, work. The Queen of Wands was in this very placement, and now you have the King of Wands in your future. So this is very interesting to me. The 8 of Pentacles being in the heart of your reading like this can indicate that the challenge is about focusing, dedicating your time and efforts to something, right? Just drilling all of your focus into one avenue. right? Working. But the thing is, I think the situation isn't the work. It's more that I think it has a lot to do with work, some of it. There may have been a missed opportunity, or you may be feeling like a loss of something. If this is a career, then it has to do with this situation being boring. The work you do is boring you. It doesn't excite you. It's very mundane. It's not exciting. Some of you guys, it may be that this is something you're comfortable with. You're used to doing work. You're used to just focusing, putting your head down and doing the work, not necessarily listening to, or focusing how you feel. You have all Pentacles and Wands here. Y'all Pentacles, Wands come up here. And the Wands thing is very significant being in the underlying energy, because this is asking you about where your passions are and where you want to take your passions. So far, you got more Pentacles than anything, which doesn't indicate passion, it doesn't indicate feeling at all. It talks about the, it's just, it's material, it's the reality of something, but it's not a feeling, it's not an emotion, it's just real. It's something that you work with, That's why this is, Pentacles are seen as money. It's because money is not an emotion, right? Value, though, is based off of how you feel. And I feel like that's the thing, right? We're wondering, this has a lot to do with value, right? And it's like, what is truly a value to you that you feel you can commit to, that you can feel that you, one, can step out of your comfort zone with and enjoy? Perhaps this is a work that's mundane, and the challenge is finding something exciting, not necessarily breaking out of your comfort zone because it's something you do. And I think there is that comfortable element to it, right? The comfortable element to kind of just sticking to where you are, right? To staying where you are because you're familiar with it. But I think there's also something here that's like, you're tired of the familiar, you're tired of the same old stuff, you're ready to do something differently. And I think that's why they have the Two of Wands as underlying energy. Now, the King of Pentacles is coming up in the past. It's somebody that was very focused on money. It's someone that you feel is very stable, though. This person can be very focused on money. I shouldn't say this person is, because this person very well could be focused on money, or this person could be very focused on gaining stability, or that's not gaining stability, but their primary focus is about stability for the people that they love, because they don't, they love themselves, but they love their people more, This King of Pentacles is considered the family man, somebody that they, willing to do the things that they feel they need to protect their love, to show their loves that they love them. Okay, they don't do it to be selfish or greedy. They do it because they want to give of themselves. It's never to be selfish. So the King of Pentacles, I feel, is somebody in your life right now that maybe, or someone in the past that you felt wanted to protect you, wanted to take care of you, wanted to build something with, or maybe you wanted to build something with. This could indicate you even, right? This could just be that this is you, committed to a certain goal, committed to yourself, committed to a certain relationship. Maybe you were in a relationship with someone else, right? Or this could just be you at one period of time where you felt like, you felt very independent, and you still do, right? You still are. But the Six of Pentacles now is in the present. So this is about give and take. Now, the Six of Pentacles was actually here in your goal and ambition in the last reading, but the Six of Pentacles is now in your present. Very interesting how this all happens. So I feel like there's something about a give and a take, right? Weighing your options. Oh, excuse me, not weighing your options. That's more of the Two of Pentacles that's in this goal, aim, ambition aspect. This is weighing your options. Two of Pentacles is getting something out of a situation, making sure there's a give and take, a balance, right? And I feel like with the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, you're not really getting much out of anything. Everything is very self-sustained, meaning you're not really getting much out of yourself, because not necessarily like you need other people to get something out of, but I feel like you being in a comfort zone like this, or being in a gilded cage like this, is keeping you from sort of getting what you feel like you are worth. Right? Isolation, in a sense. The isolation thing isn't going to keep the business rolling. I think there's always something you got to put out there, right? You guys, there's like products, or think about a business, right? They have to put products out there in order to gain money. They have to do things, put those out there for people to see, so they can gain money. They have to gain publicity in order to generate sales. Same thing with dating. You have to put yourself out there in the arena to date in order to be a dating candidate. If nobody knows that you're single, if everybody just sees you as somebody else, right? You have the off chance of a King of Wands coming up to you saying, King of Wands, this could be male or female, guys, it doesn't have to be male, come up to you saying, oh, you single? Right? Asking you out. You have the occasional person that comes out, but until you put yourself out there, nobody's going to look for you. So I think that's the thing. It's not about being found. I don't think that's the thing, right? I don't think you want the attention. I don't think it's like, oh, I expect this to come to me. And none of that. I don't think you guys expect anything to come to you. And I feel like that's the reason why is because you know that, you're kind of stuck right now. You're not really stuck, but you're in a place where you're not looking to allow things in as well as things to come out. The Six of Pentacles is about a give and take. So whatever you're not getting, you're not giving. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's like that thing. And I feel like it's not to say, all this is not really to say that, oh my god, okay, so you gotta get out and do whatever. That's why you guys are trying to figure out what to do. Because I don't think that where you are at is really something that you kind of want to get more of. I think you're kind of done with whatever it is that you're doing. Because even though the nine of Pentacles is not the end of the last card of this suit, it is practically done personally. The personal aspect of the journey is done. The 10 is when you involve other people and get other people involved. And I feel like you've done everything regarding this situation. And it's like, what's next from here? What's after that? Right? What can you get further from that? So, that being said, you have the King of Wands in your future. So I feel like you're trying to figure out, what do you get back? What are you receiving from the work that you're doing? Are you really getting anything from this? Or the relationship? Are you getting anything from the relationship? Not physical stuff, not gifts, right? If that's how you gotta, or you roll in your relationship, then obviously that's what this means. If not, right? If it means like communication, spending time together, connecting, or doing anything, then yeah, that's in there too, right? All this stuff goes into the pile of what you receive and what you give, and what you receive and what you give. And I feel like you start to weigh the options here with the Two of Pentacles, which your goal, aim, ambition is, figuring out the value of what it is that you're doing. I feel like the Two of Pentacles, and I don't typically believe this is how you read the Six of Pentacles here, but I feel like this is like pros and cons. Like you're pros and cons in a way of seeing what you get out of it, If you get something more out of you not getting anything out of it, more than you giving, is that how you're going to continue to move forward? Maybe you want to put more work into something. Maybe you want to feel like, you're doing something of great value. Maybe, you would rather give more than receive, right? And not in a codependent way, but, you want a challenge. You want something out of it, right? You want something, maybe a big reward, big turnout, big put out, and then a big reward, maybe. It all depends, and I think you're using that as a way to weigh your options. Like, what do I get out of this so much that I want to actually stay here? Because I'm bored. I'm not happy. Not necessarily. Well, the Nine of Pentacles is not unhappy, right? But the way you're sitting like this, I don't know if you're getting something out of it. I don't know. I think you've built sustainability from this, right? Successful here with the King of Pentacles, but it's like, what do you get out of it now? What do you want to do now? What do you get out of this now? And if it's nothing, what do I want to do next? Because that's the Two of Wands, the King of Wands here. And that's why you have the advice being the Two of Pentacles. I know that I said the goal, aim, ambition. It's both. Goal, aim, ambition, and the advice. I have the same thing. How do you get to your goal? Well, what your goal is and how to get to it. Weighing the pros and the cons. Weighing what you get and what you give. Taking that scale right there that's in this image and in this card of what you really get from a situation and determining whether or not it's something you can do and move forward with. Some of you guys, this has to do with relationships. Some of you guys, it has something to do with money. Some of you guys, it may have something to do with something completely different from the things I've listed. But the biggest thing is to remember is that you have to look at what you're getting from it, and if you're getting anything out of it at all, and what you want to get out of it. Biggest thing, right? Because look at that. So you can have all the things in the world, right? You got all the things in the world, but if it doesn't, but your emotions are what give anything value. Because think about it, if she has all these coins here, for all we know, she may, feel like the grapes have more value. The pentacles, even though it's identified as money, could be absolutely worthless. It could just be stones that she just chiseled together. Some people see money literally as absolutely nothing. It's like, okay, and it's money. It's not dictating anybody's life. It's more about what do you feel is of value to you, right? Weighing the pros and cons of what you feel really has, of what really actually has value to you, not the what do you get out of it. What do you get out of it that you feel is emotionally fulfilling? That's what I mean. All right. So let's go ahead and see what you guys got. Embrace the masculine. Well, you got the King of Wands come up in here twice, and that's masculine energy. You can still be female and have masculine energy, guys. But embrace the masculine was coming up. So it's like taking action. You know. I'm going to read you the affirmation for that one. It's very nice. I like it. I like how the book says it because, oh, look at that. And we open straight to it. It's crazy. Within ourselves, there are two aspects to our nature, the masculine and the feminine. Here in the present, you need to embrace the masculine aspect of your nature and let it guide your steps. Now is the time to be assertive, to act with authority. Step up for yourself and your truth. Fight for what you believe in. Do not allow others to tell you what you must not and cannot do. But remember, whilst you allow your masculine self to be dominant, you need to temper your assertiveness and determination with gentleness and compassion. That's the water part that I was telling you about in the Two of Pentacles. So it's pretty much saying go for what you want. You can't do anything. You can't go after what you want. You can't make the action towards that avenue if you don't do anything. So this Eight of Pentacles, yeah, even like back to the basics, right? Even though it could be boredom, it could be whatever, the whole underlying energy is about the decision that you make to continue to make the, this dream or this passion happen. But you got to go and do it, right? You got to go and make it happen. And that's the thing. The giving portion is like, yeah, it's the weighing options part. But I feel like also the biggest message here is, from the very beginning, is that you have to give in order to get. So that means you have to get out of your comfort zone and make it happen. If you got a passion already that's ready to go, make it happen. Two of Pentacles, just do the work, right? Just do the work, right? And I feel like, assessing the value as you go along is definitely important to make sure this is something that you're actually getting something out of. But all in all, you won't know until you try. You won't know until you go ahead and do it. So, I say do it, guys. See what happens. If you don't like it, this is the Two of Wands. You can go anywhere you like. You can even make a U-turn if you want to. Say, you know what? Nah, I'm not doing it that way. All right, y'all. I'm having a giveaway. I'm going to be giving away the Tarot Made Easy deck. If you want to participate, go ahead and comment in the description box below. Tag a friend. Or, what you can do, right, is go into your social media, pick a video of your choice, tag me in that photo, tag me in that that post, to let me know if, let me know, that you're posting that, so I can add you into the giveaway. Either way won't really boost your chances of getting the giveaway, because it's going to be of random. It's just to let me know that you're wanting to participate. Okay, so that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys later. Right, guys, bye now.